Hey there, welcome to the instructional video for Project 6. Option 5, microcontroller using assembly, and it's about a heater. Okay, so let's navigate into this and see what's going to happen. All right, here we are. Now remember, the reason we're doing this is I want you to understand that when you're programming in assembly, you are controlling machines. And what we have here are two machines. We have a thermostat, okay, that acts like an input device. And as you can see here, the temperature is dropping. Brr. It's under 16 degrees Celsius, which might make it nice to sleep at home. But now it's getting to be really, really cold. Over here, we have the radiator that generates heat. It's an output device. Over here, we have the code that will turn on the radiator when the thermostat is activated and bring it up to the temperature. Now, right now, the thermostat is set to 20, okay? And how it's still dropping, right? And here's that programmable logic controller. Now, here, listen, you need to make a video that explains what's happening here in this code. But there's more. Let's assemble. Good, your code has been assembled. And let's run. It's really cold. It's really going down. Run it. Now what's happening? It's running through here, still dropping, but then all of a sudden it realizes, hey, look, the temperature is below what? Well, it shows 20. Well, we'll find out what it is. Maybe this is a picture that doesn't change at all. See, yeah, I can't change these if I click on these. So it's all in the code. So although it's showing 20, let's see what will happen when it reaches 20. Turns to 20, it's going high a little bit, and then the radiator turns off. And now it's dropping back down. Wait a second now. As it programs the runs through again, cycles and cycles and checks, it's basically checking to see what is happening, and then it turns on the heater, and then after it reaches 20, it turns it off. Now, if you look over here, the faster it runs, the faster it cycles through. Now, there's actually something called turbo cycling. It happens in heating, ventilation, and air conditioning systems. If you were to put in, let's say, an air conditioner that was, let's say, 4-ton capacity, I'm not talking about the weight, but the amount of cooling it can do, into a system in your home that only needs 2 or 2.5 tons, what would happen is that air conditioner would turn on, cool really fast, and then turn off because it's reached that cool temperature. And then as it heats up a little bit, turn on and cool it. And what happens is if a machine turns on and off like an air conditioner, fast on and off, cycles between those, turbo cycling, it will actually build up frost in the coils. Now, this probably makes no sense to anybody who knows nothing about air conditioning, and I know next to nothing. But I've had to replace mine recently and replaced it with a heat pump. So I went through all this, doing the research, finding out what is the tonnage I need for my house. I also relied on experts, looked at what would happen. I'm the kind of person that likes a little bit of overkill, right? So I'm like, okay, if they tell me I need a 2-ton, I'll ask for a 2.5 ton or a 3-ton. What would happen? But my research tells me that would have been actually a terrible thing to do. So you got to rely on the experts and and negotiate a little bit of understanding with them. So here's what's happening with this heater. This thermostat clearly has a situation where it's checking for around 20, and then as the temperature drops below 20, it triggers the radiator to heat it up. So it's around 20. Fine. What happens if we could somehow have you code this so that it is different than 20? So in your video, you would say, hi, my name is such and such and such. And you explain the exact program that you have right over here. And then you say, I recoded it because I like my home toasty warm, and I would like it to be 24 degrees. And then you would have this recoded so that it would actually turn on the radiator until the temperature hit 24. So as you know, all during this video, we have not seen the temperature rise above 21 point X, right? And while the no, it's recycling. It's not kind of dropping much below 19. It's somewhere between 19 and 21. So what I'd like it to do is have it fluctuate up, give or take 1%, one Celsius point degree around 24. So it can go as low as 23 and it can go as high as 25, and that'll be a toasty warm home. Okay, that's what I want you to do, reprogram it and then demonstrate and explain your lines of code. Hope you enjoy doing this one.